protect. And if we're here, you know it's time for Enter Sandman. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor. And the Hokies will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Maryland Terrapins offense will have the football first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him, mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the field to back it.
Back to pass, it's Washington. Makes the grab. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Terrapins have this offense rolling.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the red zone, looking for a man. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He's going to lose a yard on that one. 12th play of the opening drive coming up, and now this marathon faces a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Got his man on the right. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 and the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now. They'll run it on 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Looking for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting a drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Virginia Tech's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him, and I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Looking downfield, it's Watson. They're working that left side. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Hokies with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Wiggins. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got him in the flat.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They go to the draw. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Throws to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Washington. Good timing on the quick out. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's James. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on. There he goes!
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
pressure. Caught near the sticks. It's James. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The give to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. The Terrapins have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal. They'll run play action. Going for 6. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. 4th and goal from the 4, and look at this. The offense still on the field. They'll go for it. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. The Hokies are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. They go to the ground. Not much movement there. It's a gain of 1. Gets him out to the 5. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Watson. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle. It's Doyle. Right down the gut of the field. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. They'll run it from the gun. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Gets it past the marker for a 1st down, and that's the way we will wrap up the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead, and we've reached the end of 1. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Collier. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Setting up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Turning it on. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, Dave.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you've got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Hauls it in. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Creates a little room. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
Well, right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Washington. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. No good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man. It's Heath. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wiggins. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they're not on the same page there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. This one's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Hokies come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. They'll run the sneak for it.
The offense just continues to matriculate the ball downfield, and they're finding a lot of different ways to generate these 1st downs. They do it right there on the quarterback sneak.
Got it in the middle. It's Wiggins. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one's going to be over everybody's head and incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Gets rid of it. He's got it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed it in the end zone, but caught it just out of bounds on the left sideline. It's incomplete. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. That brings them to within 1. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. USC is currently working from behind, but in front of a packed Coliseum, anything is possible. That fight song, those uniforms, momentum can change quickly. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Indiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Washington. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Looking for a gap, it's Russell. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got a man, it's Doyle. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. That one's going to go out of bounds, and it'll be dead at the 35-yard line. He'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Right on the money. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. These fans touching the figurative Hokie Stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Back to throw. Washington unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking left. He's got it. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give to the back. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Blacksburg. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Lane Stadium.
The Terrapins will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo. On the ground, it's Russell. Fights off the defender. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. Scanning the field, it's Watson. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Hokies are on the move.
Nice scramble, unbelievable job after dropping back to pass and understanding the situation. And a nice heads-up play. Slide. Live to fight another down. Don't try to make a bigger play and run through somebody big and get yourself hurt.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got his man. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They'll go to the ground, fighting off the defender. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Snaps it in the shotgun. Grabbed in the middle. It's Keith. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. He'll do it himself. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
They got the touchdown, but now they want the 2 to tie this baby up. Back to pass, it's Watson. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He's looking deep. Makes the grab on the big throw. They make the stop, but this junior loves to show off his arm strength, and he did it there.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Terrapins moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Grab near the sticks. It's James. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Wants to throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. So that touchdown nullified by the penalty in the red zone. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Well, you got to give this defense credit. They have hemmed him in all game. There has been nothing for this guy running the ball, whether it's been designed QB runs or on scrambles, and a nice job there with great effort. Taking the angles away, they're able to hone in on him and get him down for a massive loss on that sack.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Absolutely center cut. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from there. Oh, he's got some space. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Catch in the middle, it's Collier. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. He's in open space downfield. He's up to 51 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking for room, it's Russell. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to sneak it. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and goal. Smells it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got 2nd and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points. You still got 3rd and goal coming up, and if you want to go for it on 4th.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Now on the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Splits the uprights. Good. That slices the lead to 2. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. To throw, it's Washington. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's James. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Oh, will they dial up on... A long way to go. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The sure hands, it's Manning. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
So the offense accepts the roughing the passer penalty, and they get a new set of downs. The inside handoff. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. The Terrapins can really attack on this second and short. Running back searching for a hole. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Terrapins have their offense in high gear. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Leaves it with the running back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Back to throw, it's Washington. He's got it on the move. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The Terrapins in the hurry-up. Looking to the end zone on third and goal. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. USC is putting on an offensive clinic. They've built a big lead, and this one is approaching blowout territory. They're up by 18 over Indiana. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Send the tight end in motion. Trying play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On fourth down, going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Heath. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Watson. Snagged in the middle, it's Heath. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Under fire. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
Here's the handoff. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it out fast. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up the field. And the Terrapins want to crank the tempo. They'll try to power their way ahead. There he goes. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Touchdown, Terrapins! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. And now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Dropping back, it's Washington. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Finally corralled picks up the first down.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game, is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Doyle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Got his man.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Hokies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Now the play fake. It's complete on the right side. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Caught in the backfield, it's Doyle. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hokies.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Quick completion on the out. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this 3rd down. It'll be a draw. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals. It usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.